In this video, I'm going to answer the age-old question, how do I send a video in an email? We all know that video files are huge. There's no way most emails are going to allow you, whether it's Gmail or Outlook, to attach a file as a video if it's over 20 megabytes. And most videos are inching closer to gigabytes depending on how long they are. So how do you get a video from you to your viewer if you're not trying to host it on a public video platform? And there's a bunch of ways. Let me go through a few of my favorites, the ones that I actually use in this video. The first one I use is actually right here in Snagit. If I'm just doing a quick screen recording and I want to share that video, it's very easy for me to just go to share and then screencast.com. And I'm going to click this right now, and I don't know how long it'll take. You can watch the loading bar progression. It's pretty quick. As it nears the end of the export and the upload, I want you to watch very carefully because it's about to pop up a notification. Bam. Do you see that? Screencast.com, the link to your capture is ready to be pasted. It not only uploads to screencast.com, but automatically pastes the URL link to your clipboard. So now, if I want to go over to an email window and type in my friend's email address, I go down here, here's the email I wanted to send you, paste. There's my link. And if I hit enter once, it turns it into a hyperlink. That's as easy as it gets, folks. I don't know how much better it gets than that. So, screencast.com is my number one way for very quickly sharing easy videos. But maybe your video's on YouTube, and that's okay. You have no problem sending a link. There's 3 different types of YouTube links you can send: private, public, or unlisted. Now, private links are what they sound like. No one can see them. They're locked. Imagine them in the vault. The only way to get into that vault is if you have an email address that was plugged in as one of the email addresses that can access that video. That's private. Now, unlisted differs from that in that unlisted videos are just that. They're not listed in YouTube's search results. They're kind of open to anyone to see, but you have to find them first. And the only way to do that, since they're unlisted, is to have a direct link. So if I send you a link to an unlisted video, it looks public to you. It's not behind a firewall. You don't have to put in a password. But it's not going to get much traction other than the people I send it to, which is great, actually. And I like doing that. Sometimes if we have a video that's kind of out of date but had a lot of great traction on YouTube, don't delete it. I'll just unlist it for a little while until we have an updated video to put out there for it. And then public videos are just what they sound like. They're going to show up in search results. They're going to show up fine in an email link. And so that's another great way to share a video. There's also WeTransfer.com. WeTransfer has a 2 gigabyte limit, but I like using it. If you have a paid account, you can go way above 2 gigs. I don't even know if they have a cap. But you can upload large files. It's basically an FTP at that size. The other ones, of course, are storage sites, right? Dropbox, Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive. If you load a link on there and then right-click and share that link, then anyone can view it from anywhere. And they don't have full access to your drive, which is good because I like the privacy. But they have an easy way of watching or hopefully downloading that video to watch in their own time. So that's it. Those are my ideas for ways that you can share a video in an email. Hopefully this gives you some ideas of how you can do it. If you actually want to attach the file, then the video needs to be under 20 megs. So it needs to be pretty small, pretty compressed, and you can do that by making a smaller aspect ratio. Don't do it 1920 by 1080. Do it 854 by 480. It's not HD, but it's still a 16 by 9 resolution, which is the same widescreen format you see. But really, my best bet would be I'd want to share a link with somebody, so I'm not sending them a compressed, lower quality video. So hopefully that gives you some idea of something you can do, and I hope that helps.